Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the mound for the Pirates, Roansy Contreras.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Thairo Estrada in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Kicks and deals. There's a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. Just missed. Just off the inside edge. And a 4-pitch walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now Mitch Haniger. And the 0-1. Runner on the go. High fly ball, right field. And they take care of Haniger for the out. 2 away down.
Batting 4th. The center.
Here's the Giants lineup. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch inside, and now 3-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-0 down. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The third baseman, number 7.
Now it's J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to the right side. They get the force, and that is that. Giants leave a couple, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and on the hill for the Giants, Logan Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first.
The third baseman.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Key Brian Hayes.
Hey.
The pitch. Chris Logan Webb, a Northern California guy, but he grew up a fan of the Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games, Giants and A's, but his dad was an Oakland fan, so he loved the Tim Hudson, Bobby Crosby, Stephen Vogt teams with the Oakland A's. The wind and the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third, and foul ball.
Well, I can relate being from the Bay Area. I tell you what, warmer games in Oakland than they were in San Francisco, and that can help you become an A's fan a lot faster because it gets awfully chilly in San Fran.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. And now 2-2. Up the middle. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fouled off. He was late. Out there to center. Yastrzemski should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
McCutchen.
Come on, McCutchen.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The pitch. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. And here it comes. On the ground right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh, scoreless after one. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side.
Crawford.
Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants. Helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one drifts inside.
Yeah, Bay Area kid who loved his San Francisco Giants, and so cool that he was able to establish a career with this team. Got to the big leagues pretty quickly, called up a little bit early, and never went back down again.
Crawford has played the most games at shortstop in Giants history. You could make a pretty good case he's the best shortstop in the history of the franchise.
The designated hitter.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch off the plate. And 1-1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So here's Wade now. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
The next pitch misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at PNC Park, now the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. The right-hander back to work. Into center. Yastrzemski settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Batting 6th. The second baseman.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rodolfo Castro. Webb, a guy after Tommy John surgery, changed his arm slot a little bit. He ditched that four-seam fastball, went with the sinker, and he's turned into a ground ball machine. Webb, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Next offering is fouled back.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
The wind of the pitch. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
In the air to left center. Yastrzemski going back. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now. Going for 3. Relay throw to third. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
And now Ji-Hwan Bae, and that's in there for strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
2 outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Connor Joe. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. And downstairs.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The 2-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the Giants catcher, Blake Sable. And the right-hander back to work. Sable hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. There's a strike at the knees. And they count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. One up, one down.
Now back, second base, Tyro.
So the batting order turns over. Tyro Estrada to the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout. That's in for a strike. Estrada measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
Next offering way upstairs. Next pitch just misses. It's 2-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
This one in the air right field. McCutchen has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Michael Conforto will climb in. Conforto, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Giants down in order. And we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, Austin Hedges stands in. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Grounded out his first time up. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a foul straight back. Hayes, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Here we go, Brian.
Runner leads away at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. A little bit low.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
That's off the mark. Now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
McCutchen.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Ball one on a pitch inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs and one in scoring position. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he deals. In the air, left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
And the pitch. Curveball over for a called strike. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Struck him out of the foul tip.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch.
No, that's a ball. 1-1.
Ground ball right side. Santana. The flip to the pitcher covering. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's J.D. Davis. And first offering is fouled off. The Giants hitless so far in the game. Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. The wind of the pitch. That one not close. 1-1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Sawinski takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one close, ruled a ball. And now 2-0. That's through there for a strike. And a 2-1 on the way. That one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Snap throw.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Rodolfo Castro, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty to the plate. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the fifth we go. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, and that'll bring up Brandon Crawford.
The shortstop, Brandon
Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park, and then at, what was it initially, Pac-Bell Park. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down.
Phil, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
And now it's the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. Caught looking his first time up. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. The Giants still looking for their first hit in this one. That misses, and that's ball two.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Righty delivers. And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him.
The batter, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That's inside. Flores leads off first with one away. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. And there's the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering upstairs. Blake Sable to bat next. At the belt and fires. Ground ball could be 2. Fired to second. On to Santana, 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Ji-Hwan Bae.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And misses inside.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Check swing went around, and the count 1-1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
And it is 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the DH, Connor Joe, grounded out to short in his first trip. And takes low for ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Base hit into right center. Lead runner around second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Austin Hedges, the next Pirate to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. And fouled off. No outs. Runners at first and third. The next offering misses. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Grounder might be 2. The throw to second. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now Key Brian Hayes. That one's in there, 0-1. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Snap throw. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at PNC Park, and here's the catcher, Blake Sable.
Number 2, Blake Sable.
The pitch. Ball 1 there. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Got him! Snap throw.
Always a tough call to make as a third base umpire. You're a long way away. It's not a great angle, and it happens so quickly, but it's part of the job. Sometimes just a coin flip.
Well, what do you got on it? I think he got it right. I think he went.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's a good call. But you talk to umpires, and they say sometimes it can be really difficult depending on what color the bat is, what color the uniform is. Things that you just wouldn't think about come into play when they're trying to make a quick call like that.
What if we just went possession arrow?
That'd be great.
Estrada in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering upstairs.
3-0.
And he pumps it a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
1 down. And up next for the Giants, Michael Conforto. In there for strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Misses off the plate. And the count is 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw. Save. Hedges too late.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
The pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. Around third. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. It's 1-1.
The batter.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Go ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Mitch Haniger. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Base hit center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit.
Right through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't.
Right through there, got him. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, he'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And up next for San Francisco, J.D. Davis. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Conforto, the runner at third. Haniger on at first with 2 down. Hit in the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Webb back to work. Reynolds goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And now the 0-1. And a foul ball left side. Kicks and deals. Chopped left side. Slings it across, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there. And that one is out of here. That fires up the home crowd. Just like that, they move in front. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now here is Carlos Santana. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. Popped in the air, left field. Haniger makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Cannonball coming. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Top of inning number 7. Here's Brandon Crawford. The wind of the pitch. Gets the call. 0-1. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
The tying run at the plate. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-2. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And the right-hander deals. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The designated hitter,
Wilmer Flores now at the plate.
Let's go, Pirates.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Here's the 0-2. And that one is inside.
1-2.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Santana. And that'll do it. Giants go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Ryan Walker on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Number 32, Ryan Walker.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Rodolfo Castro.
Second baseman, Rodolfo Castro.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting loose out there. Minaya warming up as well. Now the 0-1. On the ground to third. Davis with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the
The
seventh.
batter, the shortstop, Ji-hwan Bae.
And now it's going to be Ji-hwan Bae.
Go Pirates!
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And delivers outside.
2-0 to count.
That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right-handed reliever. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. Off the plate, full count, 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Kicks and fires. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Haniger has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Giants 1. On the mound now for the Pirates, Jose Hernandez.
Your attention, please.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off to the
game.
Giants.
Here's the catcher,
The catcher,
Blake
number
Sable.
2, Blake Sable.
Here comes the pitch. In the air, left field.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. Foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Sable at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. And now the lefty hit on the ground to the right side. Base hit into the outfield. Sable rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. Tie game here in the 8th.
Comes through with the RBI. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
No outs, runner at first. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Hedges puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Step off throw to first. Estrada dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Hedges too late.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
Here's a 3-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate, a game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Number 35 gets handed the rock out of the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 35, Colin Holzerman.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the righty deals. That one ran inside, almost got him. Good hitters count the 2-0.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Austin Hedges now.
The catcher, Austin Hedges.
And the right-hander back to work. And that one is inside ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
The 1-0.
Ball.
And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Brian Hayes waits on deck for Pittsburgh. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Leading up for the
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Brian Hayes.
Brian.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
And there's the strike.
No, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
The 0-1. Trying to move him over here. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Goes to second. Safe there.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. Close but called a ball. Ball one. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there. And here it comes. In the air out towards right center. Yastrzemski turns and moving to his left. And that one hops the wall. One runs in. A second scores as well. And they lead by 2.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Foul ball there. No outs, runner on second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting. The first
Next to
baseman,
bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring
Now
position
batting,
and 2
left
strikes.
fielder.
Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Sawinski stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man at second.
Down. Ball first.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Tyler Rogers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. There's the strike. Reynolds at second. Sawinski at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And the 0-2. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. And puts the squeeze on that. And that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming on this 2-run double. Last chance coming up for the Giants. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And he deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Bednar, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. That one's in there. That's strike 2. And now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. On the ground. Throw on to Santana. And Crawford is set down.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Now it's the DH, Wilmer Flores. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The pitch. The punch out there. 2 gone.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow as a hitter when the first base umpire rings you out from 100-something feet away, but somebody's got to make the call, and that's usually the best angle.
And that was a really close one, but it's hard to argue the call right there, yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it right.
1 out left for the Giants. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. There's a strike up high, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Strike two.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
0-2 now. That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.